While I was scrolling on YouTube to find some Minecraft videos to watch, I stumbled upon a channel called Michael the Knight. I clicked on it and it seemed like a normal Let's Play series, and since I didn't have anything better to do, I decided to watch the first video. But at the time, I didn't know that this channel, this seemingly normal Let's Play series, would hide something much, much more evil. The first video, Let's Play Part 1, starts with who I can assume is Michael, greeting the viewers and saying that he will do a world tour. The video doesn't seem to be anything special, just someone touring the Minecraft world. But then, Michael says that he has a plan for this video. Michael shows his bedroom, then goes outside, comments on a trades of a wandering trader, and he's completely right, by the way. And then Michael tells us his plans. According to him, he has never lit the nether portal before, so he will open it as a special occasion for this video. And he does exactly that. He gets obsidian, which he initially forgot and apologizes for cutting the video, and a flint and steel, and goes to open the portal. However, when he does open the portal, this happens. Michael gets kicked with a rather ominous kick message. He is creeped out, saying that this shouldn't happen since this is a single player world. But in the kick message it says reconnect and back to server list, meaning this is a server, not a world. But I'll return to this in a minute. Michael breaks the portal and runs back to his house, where he finds this. A crimson sign that reads, "Hello, I like your world, can I stay?" He gets creeped again and goes to chop a tree to make a sign to answer, and so he does. Wait, what is that? On the window of the bedroom, we can see a red player smiling at Michael. But he doesn't notice him. He answers the message with his own sign and ends the video. Alright, let's analyze this. We can tell it's a server from the kick message. Plus, when the red player appears, we can see the XP bar turning into the player compass. So, problem solved. Just a shitty try at a Minecraft ARG. But if we go to the description of the video, Michael explains that this is a server that he had with his brother and one of their friends. The reason that he plays in the server is because he lost the original world files. He does mention that the server is whitelisted and only these three have the server information. This still isn't too convincing. Maybe one of them is trolling Michael, or probably there's a hacker or something. But even though this didn't seem like it was worth my time, I decided to watch the second video. The second video starts with Michael doing his intro. He says he is going to explore in the directions that his brother and friend went to try to find their houses. And so he does, going to the direction that his brother went first. But as he goes, he finds this, an oddly flat space that doesn't look natural. Michael questions the flat ground, but says that maybe Joey, his brother, needed dirt. Then he says something very correct. If we assume that Michael is playing in the server alone for quite a while, this dirt should have turned into grass by now. He goes a few blocks further and he notices something. an entire chunk is missing. Chunk errors are not very common in this version of Minecraft, and of course, Michael can't find a solid explanation for it. However, he turns away and heads into the forest when he finds Joy's house. Yeah, obviously Joy wasn't the builder kind of player, but he was the grinder, that's for sure. As Michael is searching, he spots a chest under the other one, and in it, it's a book.
I went to the Nether today. I don't know what I expected. It was rather disappointing. I had to walk far just for a fortress, and even more for a bastion. The bastion was better though. It breaks from all the red of the Nether. The soul sand valleys are also nice. I like the blue flames and the fact that you can make torches with them. But as I was returning to my portal, I could swear that I saw someone. A red player. I pressed tab and no one was there. I thought he was a hacker or something, but it's a whitelist server, so that didn't make sense. I ignored it. Maybe my eyes deceived me.
There are 50 pages. Behind Michael, a chunk has been deleted along with the front part of Joy's house. Michael runs back to his house, scared, shaking his mouse. But when he gets back to his island, we see this. I really don't know how to explain it. It's like the Nether has corrupted Michael's world. Not to mention the portal is open. Michael broke the portal in the previous... what are you doing, Michael? Okay, this completely broke any assumptions I had in the first video. First, the book. Zoe also saw the entity. And yes, I said entity, because if the other members of the server also saw it, it means that it's not one of them trolling Michael. This is actually something that shouldn't be here. At the end of the book we can see a message in a different language, and it's Hebrew. When translated, it means, no they didn't, I was there, I am here, I always was. From how this is grammared, and of course from the language that is written, it's most likely the entity. The no they didn't could refer to Joey's eyes, as it was the last thing in the book, like maybe my eyes deceived me, no they didn't. So the entity can interact with the world, set signs, delete chunks, write inside books, and the weirdest thing is that it can let the Nether corrupt the world. Now, why the Nether also had deleted chunks, I don't know. But now that we know something is wrong with the server, we need to watch the third video. Michael starts from where he left off, in his bedroom. After he gains his composure, he goes downstairs and mines his floor, where he has a chest with a lodestone compass inside it. Michael goes to follow the compass and eventually finds this, a house in the middle of the lake. From the sign above the door we learn that this is Gabriel's house, who we can assume is Michael's and Zoe's friend. Michael sarcastically comments on the natural look of the island and then starts to search. And when I say search, I mean he's really going through everything, downstairs, upstairs, inside the utility blocks. It is after a while that he spots a trapdoor in the corner, and underneath, a ladder. Couldn't Gabriel make it any shorter? At the end of the ladder, there is a hallway with a chest at the end. In it, a book with a compass. Michael, you don't have much time. I told you to come here if you ever see something or anything bad happens, so I know it's you. This entity you have been seeing, the one that destroys our server, he isn't just trying to scare you, he's trying to hurt you. You have to stop him. Follow the compass, it will lead you to the only place that can defeat him. I built it just in case he ever does something like this. Forge a weapon that can defeat him. Go to his dimension and kill him. Be careful, he is smart. It won't be easy, but I know you can do it. The XP bar has turned into the player compass. Michael runs, terrified, as the entity chases after him and disappears shortly after. He's frantically shaking his mouse and hitting the air. The night turns to day and the day to night, over and over again. He runs all the way back to his house, where he sprints towards the portal. It has opened again, and the corruption has gotten worse. The entity is standing right there, before jumping into the portal. Michael runs and hides in his bedroom, but this time, he seems more confident, talking to himself, or maybe to the entity. He holds the compass from Gabriel's house and starts to follow it. And the video ends right there. This is the first time we have seen the entity clearly showing itself to Michael and even chasing him. It seems, as Gabriel said in his book, it is getting more aggressive and clearly wants to hurt Michael. Something we just learned is that the weird glitch we saw in the first video is actually done by the entity, since when he chases Michael, it glitches again. It's almost like the glitches are the entity trying to do something to Michael. Maybe something like trying to take over him. We also learned that Gabriel knows way more about the entity, even calling it he, like it's some sort of powerful being. But the thing that is most worthy of note is that Gabriel has set up something for Michael that will help him defeat the entity, and to learn what it is, we need to watch video 4. The fourth video starts with Michael boating across the sea, following the compass. He eventually reaches this, a church. Michael and Gabriel, a deep red entity at church. I wonder what this could mean. Michael goes into the church to find some sort of altar, with an anvil and chanting tables and a copper chest. Damn, Michael was the only person playing survival. These guys are sweaty as fuck. Michael gets to action, making a crafting table, showering with XP, and then starts to forge. However, when he forces his sword, this happens. I'm going to translate in a minute. Damn, some inspiration Michael has with these names. As Michael makes his gear, we can hear a beeping noise along with white noise in the background. Michael finishes gearing up and starts to head back home. But when he does return, portals have appeared to corrupt his world, even starting to take over his house. Multiple chunks have been deleted, destroying his farms. But as Michael continues, going to the portal, damn bro, don't interrupt the main character's monologue. He jumps into the portal and the video ends. Alright, first of all, we can see the names of the weapons changing as he forges them, and this happens 3 times, with his sword, helmet, and bow. In this order, their Hebrew translates to "you can't," "stop now," and "you are not capable." The beeping sound we hear is Morse code, and if we put it in a spectrogram and then in a translator, we get this: "You are not capable of this. Stop now. You can't stop me. You can't kill me." From all this, I'm getting the impression that the entity is trying to discourage Michael, to dissuade him from trying to defeat it. But we can see Michael is ignoring it, not paying attention to the glitches or the Morse code that is playing. Where Michael really gets annoyed and mad is when the entity destroys his home. However, now we're at the last video, the final stretch. Will Michael defeat the entity, or will it take over him and his world? Find out in the next episode of... Nah, I'm kidding. Let's get into the final episode.
I'm impressed by you. I didn't think I'd make it this far. I applaud you. But I hope you know you did all this in vain. You won't kill me. You can't kill me. And soon, I'll have your home. To remember the 3 people I haunted. Wait, what?